What did I tell you? What did I tell you? This is the moment. I told you so. Hello everyone, this is Kabir Aditya and welcome back to my channel. Today's game was Punjab Kings versus KKR, or should I say Shreyas Iyer versus KKR. The toss happened and Punjab Kings decided to bat first. The pitch. There was no pitch report today for surprisingly. I usually use Cricinfo to see what the pitch report is and then physically see on TV how the pitch looks like and then make my best guess, whatever cricket knowledge I have. I couldn't make anything because there was no pitch report. The team was announced after the toss and right away the game began. So even I didn't know how the pitch was going to behave. Frankly speaking, the teams didn't even know how the pitch was going to behave as we saw the batting today. So let's get to the team selection. Mike Stoinis for some reason wasn't playing. Did he have a niggle or an injury? I'm not sure. But whatever reason it was, Josh Inglis was selected. Lockie Ferguson has been ruled out of IPL as you all know. And then we had a new replacement with Xavier Bartlett. KKR for some odd reason, with whatever reason that they know, decided to bench Moeen Ali again and started with Anrik Norke. Now let's get to the key moments. Because Punjab was batting first, their power play was going to be very interesting to see how Vaibhav Arora was going to tackle these in-form batters, especially Priyansh Arya. Priyansh Arya took him on really well. Prabh Zimmerman also looked in good touch. So when you're watching the game, when you don't know about the pitch, you think, okay, it's going to be at least a 200 total, 180 total. It didn't seem like a proper belter. It didn't seem like a rank turner. But things changed as soon as Priyansh Arya got out. Once Priyansh Arya got out with a wonderful catch at deep square leg, Ramandeep, a gun fielder. 2 balls later on a second ball duck, the one key battle that we wanted to see, Shreyas Iyer, got out on a second ball duck against his former team. Talk about proving a point, right? Shreyas Iyer couldn't do it with his bat. So once Shreyas Iyer got out, I think pretty much the team just followed through. For whatever reason, the ball was turning a bit, but it didn't seem like a rank turner. Like I said, I had predicted the pitch was going to be a mix of batsman friendly and it's going to assist the spinners. But the way the batsman batted today, it seemed like it was a rank turner. I don't think it was a rank turner. I also predicted 180-200 and that Punjab would somehow win. The way Punjab was batting, it didn't seem like it. They barely made 100 runs. They couldn't finish off 20 overs. Some irresponsible shots as well. When you know the ball is spinning, the way Punjab Kings was batting, coming out of the crease or trying to play across the line of the ball, completely misread it and none of the batters worked. Except the openers, none of the batters seemed like they did the job. So Punjab bottled up this, what was supposed to be a decent run fest. It bottled up to about 111, 15 overs. They couldn't play 20 overs. And then you see KKR's batting. And if you haven't watched horror movies, this was one. Usually I take notes when I'm watching the match so that I can use that for when I'm making the video. But once KKR started batting, I had nothing to talk about. All of the notes that I took were completely down the drain. You can see right now I'm not even using my notes. I'm just speaking out of what I saw in the match. The horror show began with Narayan hitting a boundary and then getting out. But there was a key change Shreyas Iyer captaincy did. Arshdeep Singh has not been getting wickets in power play, what was assumed of him. Because Shreyas Iyer wanted wickets right away and wanted to make something out of the game, guess what he does? Gives it to an out of favour, out of form Marco Jansen to bowl the first over. A change, a refreshing change. Because maybe it could trouble Sunil Narayan a bit. And guess what happened? Sunil Narayan got out in the first over. Now you think Arshdeep Singh is going to return because you want to get Quinton de Kock or Rahane, the captain of KKR. But guess who comes up? Xavier Bartlett, the new bowler. Right away, he got a wicket of de Kock. De Kock, it's been about like 4 or 5 times out of these 6 or 7 games that he's been caught at deep square leg. If a rookie like me can notice that mistake, why can't de Kock or why can't the opposition team? Either he has to fix his mistake or he should be dropped now and replaced by Gurbaz. So de Kock and Narayan got out, but Rahane and Raghuvanshi were batting. So when Raghuvanshi was batting, he pretty much started playing a few rash shots. You can tell he's only a 20-year-old guy. He has some nerves. But because the captain was by his side, he assured him that how to bat. He was guiding him properly. And it seemed like happy days. They were like, 60 or 70 for 2. You had like 40-50 runs with 8 wickets in hand. What's the worst that could happen? That you don't boost your net run rate to get on top of the table. But you at least get those 2 points. Easy pickings, right? Punjab and KKR both had different plans. Then comes Yuzvendra Chahal. Another flop of the season. So much was expected of him. And right away, the first ball he bowls, you know the ball is turning. He was looking in a different rhythm today. He was looking way more confident. He was there to prove a point as well. And right away, the first time I see in this season, Yuzvendra Chahal ask for a slip. You can tell the aggression in captaincy and the bowlers and the mindset over there. Yuzvendra Chahal traps Ajinkya Rahane. Sure, Rahane was not out. He should have taken the review, but please forgive the guy. He went from unsold to become a captain of an IPL team. It's not easy. He's been the highest run getter of KKR this season. A 20 plus crore batsman who was retained or bought back. 15 crore batsman who was retained. An uncapped player was retained on a hefty price. What were they doing? I'm talking about Venkatesh Iyer, Rinku Singh and Ramandeep Singh. Irresponsible batting at its best. If you're an up and coming cricketer and you want to know what not to do as a batsman, those are the guys. Venkatesh Iyer has only 2 shots against spinners, sweep and reverse sweep. That's it. Rinku Singh, I thought he played spin well in last game against LSG, but he completely got bamboozled. Ramandeep Singh is like fish out of the water. He has no clue what he's supposed to do. If you look at Ramandeep Singh's dismissal, the beauty of Shreyas Iyer's presence of mind, he goes for a sweep and before the bat even touches the ball, I'm talking about Ramandeep Singh, before his bat even touches the ball, Shreyas Iyer runs from first slip to leg slip and guess what happens? A dolly catch. First ball duck. Ramandeep Singh. The turning point was Rahane who was guiding Raghuvanshi. Raghuvanshi got out as well you can't blame Raghuvanshi as well. He did his job. He scored 37, 38 runs. There was only a matter of 40 runs left. 40 runs. Venkatesh Iyer, Rinku Singh, Ramandeep Singh, they threw the match away. Then you think Russell could do it. If you told me 2-3 years ago that Andre Russell could do it, I would believe you. But right now, he's slightly overweight and he has knee issues as well. He's not completely fit, which is why he's not bowling that much either. The way he was batting, right from the ball go, I could tell he could get out any time. I had zero faith or trust in Russell pulling off this game. Are you going to blame Harshit Rana? Are you going to blame Weber Aurora that they didn't bat well? They set up the game for you on a platter. What more can you ask for them? What more can you ask from them? Terrible, terrible, terrible batting display by KKR. And the turning point was pretty much Rahane's wicket, it seems like. And man of the match, the man of the moment for me was Shreyas Iyer. As I told you that this game was going to be very important for him to prove a point that how much captaincy matters. What Shreyas Iyer brought his value to the team. Sure, his bat wasn't working last season. He wasn't scoring that many runs. But his captaincy made the difference. His last season, his captaincy made the difference today. But for Punjab Kings. Do you think any other captain would have been brave enough to try to even defend this total? You've been battered left, right and centre against Hyderabad. You couldn't defend 245. Today you try to go for an above par score so you can finally defend it. You pretty much collapse and have a way below par score. Where is that strength coming from to try to say, okay, this is how we're going to defend this total? To be able to inspire those bowlers, the energy, the calmness, the composure, not losing your cool, that's what captaincy brings. That's what captaincy matters. Mentally, he was so sorted that he knew KKR's team inside out, like I said. He knew what plans he had. He just trusted his gut. He did his best. He had key field placements. He bowled the bowlers at the right time. Not introducing Arshdeep Singh in power play did the trick. He basically bowled a maiden wicket lower down the order. When Russell and Weber Aurora were batting, there was 25 runs left? Not much, right? Russell's on the crease. What does Weber Aurora have to do? Take a single? 5 dot balls. What does Weber have to do the last ball? Defend it? There's a bouncer and he pretty much gloves it. I mean, and then they were 8 down, 9 down? That also changed the game. Arshdeep Singh finally got back into wicket-taking ways. The way Shreyas Iyer handled his bowlers, the way Shreyas Iyer put field placements, the way he maintained his calm composure and he inspired the team that it's okay. It was a bad day, but they still could collapse. He inspired them. Chahal was having a horrid season, but Shreyas Iyer trusted him. He could have easily dropped him in this important game, but he trusted him. Overall, this was a perfect response by Shreyas Iyer on why captaincy matters. That's it from the post-match analysis. Let's go down to the preview of tomorrow's game. Delhi Capitals versus Rajasthan Royals. Both of them are coming from a loss. Rajasthan had been dominated by RCB at home. Delhi had a horrific collapse against Mumbai at home. So both of them are a little bit hurt. It will be interesting to see if Delhi Capitals brushes off that one loss as one odd loss and comes back to its winning ways, the DC that we saw at the beginning of the season. Will they be able to do that? Rajasthan Royals, if they were to be title contenders for this season, they will have to not only win, they will have to win in a dominating fashion. Number one, they have to improve their net run rate. Number two, they do have to get certain key players at the right time. They've been shuffling their batting order way too much. They have not been sending Nitish Rana at number 3. He deserves that spot. You cannot rely on left-hand, right-hand combination all the time, every time. None of the batters have a clue what they're supposed to do. Dhruv Jurel, sometimes he seems like a finisher, sometimes he's seems like a middle order, sometimes he seems like an anchor, sometimes he has to play fast. With that kind of a mindset, do you blame him that he's not getting that many runs? Hetmeyer, is he a finisher? Is he a middle order batsman? Or is he a lower order batsman? If he also doesn't have that clarity, do you blame him for not getting any runs? Riyan Parag, for some reason, gets promoted at number 3. He's not been doing that well. Nitish Rana, the one time he came at number 3, he battered Chennai spinners at Chapak, scored an 81 where everybody else was struggling. He still doesn't have that role clarity. He still doesn't have the team management still doesn't have confidence in him. Last game, he came to bat like pretty much at the end to face the last ball of the innings. That's how bad it is. With the middle order completely reshuffling and shuffling all the time, do you think the batsmen have a clue what they have to do? Rajasthan Royals need to really rearrange their batting lineup and give them role clarity. That is the only way they can score runs or chase down a good total. The bowlers are doing their job. Their fielding needs to improve as well. Their fielding has been horrific this season. The bowlers, Sandeep Sharma, Jofra Archer, Hasranga, Tikshana, Kartikeya Singh, they're doing their job. They always inspire certain comebacks or defend a total, but you gotta post a total. And even if they give a low total, you gotta chase it. So overall, there's a lot more work for Rajasthan to do than for Delhi. Delhi Capitals, if Faf is injured, you continue with the same team or you're going to replace Jake. That is one call they'll have to make. And if Faf is coming, do you still replace Jake? Because you cannot ignore Karun Nair. You cannot ignore Abhinav Porel. And the rest of the team is pretty much going to be unchanged. So is Delhi going to panic and make key changes, a lot of changes, or they're just going to brush aside that one loss and act like a champion and return to their dominating ways? The game is going to be about asserting dominance. Overall, I think Delhi is going to be having an edge. But again, the way they've collapsed, I have less confidence in them. The history says they usually don't behave like a champion team. Rajasthan Royals, on the other hand, they have the right squad. They have the right players. They just need a little role clarity. That's it. If Rajasthan gives role clarity to each batsman and continues that for the next, say, at least 3 games, I guarantee you they'll see results. If you ask me right now, if Rajasthan fixes the role clarity of batsmen, I think Rajasthan Royals would definitely win this game. They have the firepower, they have the right spinners, they have the pacers as well. If you were going to be arguing with me about Kuldeep Yadav and Akshar Patel, sure, but Akshar Patel has been wicketless this season. It's only been Kuldeep Yadav and Ritraj Nigam doing the heavy lifting. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup between the two teams. The assertion of dominance. My prediction is the score is going to be about 180-200, but these days you can't predict how the pitch is going to be behaving. So I'm just going to take a wild guess, 180-200 max. So overall, Rajasthan needs to make role clarity. Delhi just needs to brush aside that, not let that one loss affect them. So a very interesting matchup of this assertion of dominance. If you really ask me, the mind says Delhi Capitals is going to win, but for some reason, some odd reason, my heart says that Rajasthan is going to pull this game off. They just need to stop tampering their batting lineup, and I think they can do it. I really think Rajasthan can make a comeback from here. So that's it from today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please do press the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. And please do go follow me on my Instagram as well. I post some interesting reels, and daily predictions on my Instagram stories before the game. So that's it from today's video, guys. I'll see you tomorrow on the post-match analysis of Delhi Capitals versus Rajasthan Royals. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.